Good morning, guys. Unfrequented World. Today we have traveled 60 kilometers from my home to family property. We've got 160 acres in here, and I'm on a bit of a mission today. My dad has asked me to do the perimeter and zigzag through the property here. It's going to take a day, put out trail cameras, and just do some follow-up. We had an issue a few years back with a guy poaching on our land here, and it's bear season right now. And we just want to make sure nobody's going in here. I haven't been on this property in over a year, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to take the cameras and let's just see what kind of Bigfoot sign we can find on this 160 acres. I've shown you guys a lot of stuff around my house. I let you decide, is it natural? Could it be Bigfoot? We've had some other weird paranormal things at my place since we started investigating this, but this right here might show us, hey, do we find the exact same things we're finding at my house? I can pretty much guarantee you there's going to be some cool stuff here somewhere on this 160 acres. Let's get the camera out and go for a hike. So as we hike in here today, I'm going to be real quiet. I'm not going to be talking a lot. I'm going to be looking for signs of humans as well. So it's going to be, and I'll just point the camera at stuff for you guys and we'll take a good, quiet, thorough look in here. Lots of deer tracks. Kind of a weird scene. We got like 5 spruce that are broken off just in this one little area here. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Actually, make that 6. There's 5 here. And then right on this side of the trail, there's another one right here. That's that tree right there. The top is broke off. Oh, thank you, Gage. Thank you, Gage. Guys, I'm not 200 yards into the bush, and the dog has got a deer leg. I told my dad, it's been 4 years, I said, there's no doubt that guy will be back in here again because he knows we've kind of let things die down. We haven't been as vigilant on this property. I'm 200 yards in here and there's a deer bone from last fall. Still has all the hair on it and everything. Come here. Gage, come. Come here. Come here. I know who this is. This guy's property butts onto the back side of our property. I'm going to make a beeline for that back corner, set up some cameras, and look for more evidence on that. Super annoying and disappointing. Disappointing because this guy already got processed, went through the system, lost his hunting license for 2 years, was fined big money, like $10,000, his reputation ruined. Now, can I prove that it's this guy right now? No, but I know who it is, and I will make it my personal goal to prove that it's that guy. Lots of woodpeckers today. We don't flag tape our own property. We know this property like the back of our hands. He didn't make a trail with this. He marked this spot right here. This stump. You know why a guy does that? Because he's hunting with someone else. This guy has 2 kids that he hunts with. He marked this spot and told them, you'll see the orange tag tape, go sit in the valley where the creek is. I've marked a good blind for you. And that's exactly what this spot is right here. How do I know that? Because I've been hunting for 35 years. That's something group hunters do. There's the stump that he had marked right there. And we're in the only water on this property. There's a creek that runs right through it. Why he'd set up over there is because everything's going to come down through this clearing right here, and the creek runs right here, and there's a nice open spot to shoot right here on this hillside. One of the only open spots on this property. It's pretty thick the further back we go. The dog seems to like this spot here. He keeps pawing and sniffing. We have one 4-wheeler trail that goes through our property right here, and 100 yards just down this trail, this guy cut a trail from his property onto our property. This is all our property for 300 yards that way. He cut a trail through there to get onto our property. And so here's the trail right here, and I'm going to leave a little surprise for him. Can you guys see my trail camera right there? I didn't think so. But it's right there. It's weird. This one's broken twice. Snapped off on this end and on that end. There's the top of the tree right there. Some of you guys are going to ask, why would you set your camera on the main trail? Humans in general are lazy, and they're going to follow. If there's a trail in the forest, they're going to follow it. This particular guy is even lazier. If there's a trail, he's not leaving it. He also, I suspect he's not good in the bush. When he got caught here years ago, from his house to where my dad caught him, he had a flag tape every 25 feet. But this property is surrounded by roads, so you can't get lost. You can go in any cardinal direction and you will either hit a road or the main river. He's not good in the bush, and I'm gonna catch him. And what is this? Look at this guy. There's the trail that he cut on our private property. This is how ballsy this guy is. Came in here and made trails. And he used them for many years because we never came here. And now he's at it again. So right here is where I just pulled this off of. And I look behind me and there's another one right there. And I look down the trail that way, I see two more. I look up his trail, I see more. The other thing I notice is they're all way up in the trees. I know exactly what he's done. My dad's not going to be happy. Check out the height of this, guys. So here's the next one down the trail. And it's up here 8 feet in a tree. And it's an old brittle tree, so if you pull this down, it's probably going to snap. So how did he get it up there? He got it up there in the winter. He's using these trails to ski on our property. And I know that he skis here because we caught him years ago skiing here. Okay, so we're on our main trail right here. Here's the dumb part I'm going to show you guys. So that's one of his half dozen markers I can see from here. We come up our trail. We get to his orange flag tape. Then we get to his next one hanging in the tree. I took one off of there. We turn onto his trail. And his markings continue. There's one right here. There's another one right here, and they go all the way down. Look at this, all the way to his house. This guy is not smart. This trail comes out right at his house. Come on. Well, I'll be calling my dad in to take a look at this. Look at, he's got the trail marked right to his house again. So I guess in terms of evidence, I have no choice but to film this and go right to his house. Show my dad this is crazy. Guys, if you're a criminal, you don't mark your trail right back to your house after you've been charged with trespassing. And you can tell he's not good in the bush because look how close these flags are together. They're 25 feet apart. And look at these markers here, guys. Those are 12 feet up in the air. He only got those there because of the winter, the snow. It's 12 feet up there. I particularly like this shot, guys. So here's his house, right there. And there's the last marker. And the trail continues on. Up here, there's no more markers. So there's the trail right there, and there isn't another marker past his house. So the dog started barking and heading back towards the guy's house here. So I thought maybe he was walking out the trail to see what I was doing on my own property and gonna follow me. But I don't see anybody, so that's good for him because I have video proof and that's all I need. I'll show you guys where I'm putting the last camera. And then I'm going over to my dad's and I'm gonna give him all this footage. So there's his trail there, guys. There's our trail. And there's my trail camera. I should have been a detective. It's in my blood. I'm so friggin' analytical. It's a curse sometimes, but in times like this, I can puzzle out exactly what somebody's doing and why. My great-grandfather was the sheriff in Stony Creek 100 years ago, and I think it's been passed down. So, you know, I'm not going to let this guy away with anything. It'll be up to my dad to persecute him, but, you know, and he's already been charged. That's the thing that makes me so angry. You've already been caught, you already admitted, you already paid your due. Why would you come on here again?